like 78, the year I was born, to like 1995, and I met Marcus. When I meet you, Marcus?
Shit, I don't know. It's like I know it's been over 10 years. I tell you that.
Yeah, so over 10 years. So by the time I meet Marcus, it's a whole new world out there. So it was a marriage that went perfect because we learned off of each other. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I had all the old school information, and Marcus was coming in, bringing in all the fresh new stuff, and still does. Make sure a brother's always on his toes, and it's always appreciated. You know. So, but yeah.
That's trippy. And it's been a long journey, man. A long journey so far, man. But you know, some of my best days is on the work site, and we doing installs, man. That's when we have the most fun. It's like, you know, you might be in the field or whatnot doing what you're doing, but if you're working with the wrong people, you might not enjoy it.
This is so true.
So you got to surround yourself with the right people when you're doing work or whatnot. That makes it even better or whatnot.
And this is so true. Because if you can't laugh during the day, man, then what's the point of it? You know, you're going to make mistakes. I did that. Oh, no big deal, man. We'll fix it and we'll just keep going. And, you know, being able to take the criticism from each other, too, you know what I'm saying? That helped us out a lot, too, because, you know, I might have an idea, but I might be sure about it, but Marcus might come in and be like, hey, look at it like this, though. So, you know what I'm saying? In order for you to be able to be successful friends, successful partners, and even more so in a relationship, whether it's business or personal, you got to be able to compromise and bounce ideas off of each other.
For real, and that's key. That's key. I know you was telling me a story about how the old technicians back in the day used to sniff the R22s and stuff. I know you was telling me something about that. They was sniffing it and getting high off of it back in the day. Is that one of the main reasons why they changed it and started taking all the chemicals out of the CFCs and the HCFCs or whatnot?
Yeah, they be blaming it on like, oh, it's depleting the ozone layer, but it's just a wild, crazy theory I have. But these old cats, my pops used to tell me they used to go like in a shop, shut windows off and like go in closets and crack open the Freon, the R22 and the R12.
The R12 back in the day. R12 was better than R22.
Yes.
It got extremely cold. I mean, as soon as you turn it on, you would be turning it right back off. That's how efficient it was or whatnot.
Yeah, anybody that's familiar with them, like them Delta 88s and them Delta 89s, they had R12s. Them old school box Chevys, they had R12 systems in it. But yeah, he would say they would sit up in there, man, and cracked open the R12 or R22 and just huffed that stuff. And it's not like they really getting high, because anybody that really knows this industry know that those chemicals don't do nothing but knock the air out of you. So they just basically getting high off of depletion of oxygen. So you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. And I believe it's probably cancer causing agents in that refrigerant too back in the day. That's the reason why they've been changing it to EPA.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, a lot of the old stuff like the capacitors and stuff back in the day, they used to like ours now, you see how like the top, for all those HVAC guys that's watching it, the top of most of the capacitors just mushroom. Back in the day, they used to explode.
Yeah, and oily substance.
Oily black substance used to come out everywhere.
And if you touch that, it's like cancer causing agents or whatnot. If you touch it, you can possibly get cancer. Just like what's in your thermostat.
Yeah.
Your old thermostat has the mercury inside of it. When y'all dispose your old thermostats or whatnot, make sure y'all dispose of it the right way. Don't open it up, don't look at it. Throw it lightly in the trash and cover it up or something.
Yep, and knowing is half the battle. We told you.
Yeah, for real. I got another question I want to ask you. Okay, what'd you tell the story about you finding that guy dead on top of the rooftop because he had linked over on the AC unit trying to work on it or whatnot, and I guess his wife was calling him that day, or his family was calling him. Nobody knew where he was because he died on the job, working on the AC unit.
So, if you went through any HVAC training, they always tell you to make sure you touch any unit with the back of your hand, because it'll make your hand close.
Yeah. Y'all listening? You gotta, for the technicians out there,